daddy.
I know. Having a baby.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hi ladies. So by the title of this video, you know that I am no longer pregnant. I had a chemical pregnancy. And while I am very sad, I am not going to let it get me down in any way. I am going to continue to move forward, and Joe and I are looking at the silver lining of the situation and everything. So I'm going to tell you what happened, but I'm going to give you the short version because I don't want to get too far into it. It started last Tuesday. I woke up and I felt cramping. I thought it was normal. By the time I got to work, something was really off. I went to the bathroom, and when I wiped, I saw blood. And it was bright red, which made my heart sink immediately. And then the cramping just went off the charts. It started to hurt so bad. It put me to tears. That's how much it hurt. And not exactly the way I wanted to tell my coworkers I was pregnant, but my boss came to my desk and I had tears in my eyes. She asked me what was wrong. I told her. Thankfully, she's also a military spouse, so she kind of already knew the ins and outs of TRICARE. And I was already super frustrated and getting emotional because I could not get an appointment with an OB, and I was just trying to do an intake appointment, and now this happened. I was spotting and cramping. Oh, it was super frustrating. So she told me to leave and go straight to the OBGYN at Madigan. I called Joe in a panic, told him what was happening, and he raced to be by my side. They did a vaginal ultrasound and saw that while my uterus lining was thick, there was nothing that they could really see. They gave me a huge shot of whatever to help with the pain because I was extremely uncomfortable. So uncomfortable, it was, my feet were shaking and my legs were shaking and my whole body was shaking from pain. So after the appointment at the OBGYN's, I went down to the lab and they took my blood for the HCG count, and then they told me to come back on Thursday. So I went home Tuesday for the rest of the day and I just relaxed. Wednesday I went to work and I was managing my pain with ibuprofen 800 milligrams as prescribed by the doctor. I already had some on hand from my surgery. So did that, trucked along, just didn't really want to think about it. But I kind of woke up not feeling pregnant anymore either. So by Thursday when I went in at the exact same time, sure enough, I had already lost it. My HCG count on Tuesday was a 15. By Thursday, it was a 4. Yeah, it really sucks. So I also took the rest of that day off as well. Both my boss and my CEO knew what was going on. I did tell them both. They were very understanding. I work for a great office that knows how important it is to Joe and I to become parents, so they were very supportive, which was great. I spent that day, Thursday, just recuperating, feeling sad. Like I'm literally letting myself feel sad, be miserable, just all the heartache, just let it flow on out of me. By Friday, when I woke up after Joe and I had a nice long talk and we cuddled on the couch for the day because he also came home on Thursday too to be with me, you know, we came to the conclusion that my body was doing what it was supposed to. It was shedding what wasn't right. And if that egg was not right, then that egg was not right. And it would not have been a happy and healthy 9 months or happy and healthy baby. And that is the most important thing. Also, the silver lining to it is that Now I will not be pregnant while Joe is gone for 42 days. You know, and that is good, because that first trimester, you really want your spouse to be next to you. So over the weekend, I kept myself super distracted. Joe and I went to an ROTC military ball because he is an associate professor for military science at a local university, that was fun, and we had a really good time. I got to get dressed up, wear one of my ball gowns, did my makeup, got my hair done, got my nails done, which are now completely chipped away because on Sunday I did a bunch of gardening. I dug in the dirt, and that was super fun, and I'm very proud of myself for where I got to in my garden. And that brings me to today. It was hard for me to come to the conclusion to finally make this video. That's why you haven't heard from me since posting my pregnancy reaction video. I haven't commented or said thank you or thanks, and you know, I just haven't done anything like that because I was in the grieving process of, you know, not getting to carry the little tiny ball of cells to a human baby. But I knew I needed to get this up because I wanted all of you to know where I was and how am I doing, how am I coping, and yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. And honestly, I'm very happy. You know, it happens, and sometimes that's just how it goes. And I'm not gonna fight against that. I'm going to accept it and know that it was nothing that Joe or I did to have it happen. And that's also something that I want all the other ladies out there who are trying to conceive acknowledge as well, is that it's not your fault. Never is it your fault. If your body sheds a pregnancy, whether it be chemical or miscarriage, it's because something your body was not feeling right about it. So don't ever blame yourself. And another thing is that know that there's always a grand plan, and that's what I believe in. There is a grand plan. And while I said it was perfect in my live pregnancy test video, it would have been perfect. But it's okay, because the next one will be perfect too. And I will just continue to think that. But I did want to post the pregnancy reaction video because it's how Joe and I truly felt. We filmed it on a Sunday, which was Mother's Day, and I didn't get around to editing or posting it, and then the whole thing on Tuesday happened, and by Wednesday I was like, you know what, this is how we truly felt, and I don't want to hide this feeling. That's how I felt. That's how both of us felt. So I posted it on Wednesday. I want to be completely transparent. This is just part of it. I just want to say thank you for all those who are supporting me, all my lovely ladies out there, my subscribers, the ones that I follow as well, just everything. It's thank you. Really, I don't know what else to say. But just know that I am happy. I am moving forward, and whether or not Joe and I get pregnant before he leaves, it would be a miracle. But if we don't, that's okay. I'll take that time and I'll really focus on me, and that will be great. So until next time, ladies, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want, hit that subscribe button. Bye.